This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
A change of leadership might be what the town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Wow. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have you ever tried eating an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down, man. Just step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know that involves some really complicated science-y ballistic electron interaction.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Since you're gonna die and everything, can I have your key? Daddy, can I have your key to the... If you don't need... Since you're gonna be dead anyways?
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
You mean leave so the loading screen can despawn you? Well, I kind of like that guy, even though he was dumb and messed up. You know? He didn't deserve that. He could be like he could work in the library and read kids' stories and stuff. About how good we used to have it and stuff. I gotta find that woman that is a supervisor here somewhere. Oh, there you are, Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Wait, you paid the bill for him shooting himself? You have to pay your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say. Wow. Wow. Jeez. That is so messed up. That is fucked up, lady.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What? You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work, you dumb lady. This company's messed up. Just absolutely. Ow! That was my shin. Oh god. Ow.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
I've got that medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Wow. Never? That's harsh, baby. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious, who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh my god. I'll leave you be. Oh god. This fucking company. Human Resources is literally just that in this company. Human Resources. Let's go give this crazy man his logic processing chip.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
I got one of your logic modules.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Bye. Not too shabby. Now we need to go talk to Adelaide and tell her that she can come and move in and be the leader. I thought about getting a desk where you can stand up and play. This is one of those desks, but the thing broke and it won't rise anymore. So now it's a regular desk.
Something I can do for you?
Got those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you. I expect payment.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something a little more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Thank you for your Prime sub. I appreciate that, Silas. Don't forget to sub next month, too. Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you about something else.
Yeah?
Goodbye. We are almost done with all the side quests. Now we can go to the next area, I think.
I used to skip rocks in the river.
We 100% of the zone.
Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Actually, there's one little area we haven't been to yet. This little nook right here with all the primals. We've been everywhere else, though.
She's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Actually, I'm strong enough to deal with that ship area, too. The one we kept dying on. Oh, a cool little cave system here. I found a little hideout. Ooh. What is this? Why is there a safe down here? What the hell? What's inside?
Easy.
The Journal of In Bakanu. Handwritten journal name of In Bakanu sprawled in the lower corner. Oh, I found the thing for the preacher man. So we can go do that. Perfect. Yeah, the preacher man. The vicar. He wanted that thing for something. I forget what it was a while ago.
We can handle it. Nice one. Got him off.
God, this weapon is so good against these guys. I don't I like lockpicking being skill based and not just like fidgeting with the bobby pin forever. Like, transport wreckage discovered. Can't go in there. Guess that's it. Oh, looks like it crashed somewhat recently. She does have a weapon. She's just not using it. Her AI is a little, But yeah, I am kind of one-shotting most enemies now, so that's probably why she's not getting any hits in. Difficulty got way better once I got a way better gun. We've been absolutely demolishing everything. I got your last thingy, buddy.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yes.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I got the first one.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye. Level 7. Let me think. Deadly focus, no weapon sway for 5 seconds after each kill. Do I go for the tinkering? Let's go for the tinkering so we can tinker our stuff. And get our engineering and medical up there. Hey there.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
I just used my power of persuasion, madam.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
Goodbye. Actually, do you have any...
Standing around the campfire is nice and all. Something...
Do you have any, like...
Nothing.
Lockpicks, please?
Nothing. With the power gone, we've got to conserve our supplies.
Oh. Alright then, fine.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I'm not a snake, madam. I've talked Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
It's really only about a 3-minute walk, lady. It's not that bad at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Yoink! I have finally got my power regulator so I can turn my shit back on. I think this is the best possible outcome for that quest. You make all the deserters go back to the city, and you replace the nasty man that was in charge with a better leader, and then they have a good home and a good leader and will be healthy. Wait a minute, are they all leaving to Edgewater? Using dead bodies that are okay. We humans apply too much value on dead corpses that don't mean anything anymore. A dead body is useless. Burying it in the ground to refertilize the soil is way more useful than just having a plot of land being unused forever because people don't ever undie. So she's actually smart by fertilizing the soil. It puts all those dead bodies to actual use. But I think it doesn't make any sense that it has to be a dead body. You can just use animals too, though. She's being dumb on that part. Like, there's no reason it wouldn't work with animal bodies too. Or live chat bodies. Personal files. I'll bypass that. First entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life, the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of saltuna lingering on my tongue day in and day out. I want something fresh, something that'll grow from the earth. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Nursing rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple weeks, physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock now. Experimental notes. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear of the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all of Spacer Choice's products, is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. The place has become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand that horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop, something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. Maybe the eternal smile upon my endeavors. Flora are living things, as sensitive to the environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhuman power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I am sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentation, the secret to rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, bits, and unnatural fertilizers bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. It makes sense. It's basic biology.
You're trying to get us all in trouble?
Nope.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
I don't have time for this.
I was just like looking around and just found the item. You don't have to. She's yelling at me for no good reason. I don't like her yelling at me. Alright, let's go back to the ship. And then after we go to the ship, we'll go to the place, and she'll probably be there. I think I go back to the vicar anyways. And then we could finally leave the first planet.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
No.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You just met me. Why would you want to go in space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay, and I regret everything. Now the problem is, I have to listen to her every day from now on. I didn't tell her that I don't have any crew at all. So she's gonna have to do so much work until I get more people to work on the ship. I don't have any crew at all.
We can handle it. Down they go! Everyone all right?
Just fine. Just dandy. I'm just murdering everybody here. No big deal. Yeah, they actually told us something interesting about Marauders, that they're all people that used to live in the town. Because there were no humans here before, so all the Marauders we've been killing are actually former town people.
Here they come! Don't mess it up.
This weapon is so good. A shovel, huh? I wonder if I can use that shovel to dig up that guy's corpse that has the golden teeth and then take them for myself. Like a ship has crashed here. Yeah, the guy has some golden teeth that I could remove from his corpse and then maybe sell them for more subscribers. Worth a shot, right? All right, let's go see if she's actually over here now and what's happening now that she's in charge. Because there was a door.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
Why are you still here? I need to get in your door. I wonder if he's leaving or if he's leaving. He's leaving. Eventually.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
And the deserters are moving back, even Adelaine.
I am somewhat taken aback by that. Given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson, what deal did you strike with her, I wonder?
I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why did you think the book held secrets you were looking for?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
A crew member? What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Do you know Swedish massage? That's all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Now I can work out my priest fantasies with you. Oh, you can have 2 party members at once. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh no, what if he had a bunch of... He could have had a bunch of dialogue that I missed out on because we didn't know he... No. No. There could have been lore. There could have been... Oh, damn. Damn it! It's okay. I'll do it on the next playthrough.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel. Hey, thanks for helping me back in that cave.
Oh, you're
You got
alive.
a real knack for curative work.
You're welcome, buddy.
I've got nothing on my bounty board. That's a good feeling.
So your bounty board's like your Tinder inbox. Got her. She got wrecked. Oh, let's adjust the vicar. Ranged only. Aggressive. It's the only thing I had. I don't have any body armor for him right now. He's a robo priest. Gonna put the Jesus in you whether you like it or not. Heaven doesn't recognize the word no. Let's save the game. There's one last spot I didn't go into yet. Oh, also revenge. I get revenge against these things over here now. But let's go ahead and drink real fast. Revenge on these guys. Remember these guys we couldn't kill before? It's time for revenge. We're not even here anymore? Did they despawn or? I don't see anything. Well, I guess they're not there anymore. Fine. Yeah, usually shooting wakes them up, but I don't see them around to wake up. They're just not here anymore. All right, time to leave the planet. Yeah, the game is not open world. There's smaller hubs of content for each planet. All right, let's go ahead and save. Let's go to the primal nest to see what's there and see if we can dig up the gold teeth as well. I can't just not dig up golden teeth. I have to do that. There's only one spot we haven't gone to yet in this place. We're gonna go check it out right now, because now we have a weapon that can deal with those freckers.
Huh? Incoming! Help me go! Woohoo! Nice work!
Oh, thank you. This energy weapon is just so amazing. I love it.
Get ready.
Missed him slightly. He actually went in there and like did some shit. I'm impressed. Viker smited his ass with the aim of God or the power of Jesus guns. Yeah, ammo is super not. It's very, very, very plentiful. I have 1,600 light bullets, 700 heavy ammo, and 300 energy ammo.
Incoming.
1,600. got wrecked. Yeah, they are not stingy with ammo at all. Although, I am a methodical, fast looter. I loot everything I see. If it's not nailed down, I'm taking it. I'm finding a way to take it with me. I will pick it up and carry it out with me and sell every last bit of it. I've had lots of practice over the years. If I had a class, uh-oh, I'd be Loot Goblin. What's over here? Heavy ammo, energy cell. I'll take that gladly. There is one little spot we haven't been to yet because it's full of high-level people last time. Oh my God, Julia. Look what she just sent me. I have to show it to you. It's just like, what the fuck? Oh my God. It reminds me of that that one laughy emote that everyone's been using lately. Oh my God. That's glorious. Oh man. Please don't. No, I will. I shall. I shall. It shall be done.
Where are we headed?
We're headed to all right. It'll be Dan Ha. Capital H, capital A. In a minute. It'll take like up to 5 minutes for it to show though. All right, this is.
Here we go. Nice one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You gotta be shitting me. Holy shit. Oh my God. I was not expecting 40 of them at once like that. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Holy shit. There were like 40 of them. I expected maybe a few, not that freaking many, my god. I guess when they mean nest, they mean like a lot of them. You can only save in the ship. That's the only place you can save. On this difficulty.
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Got him. The field of view is exactly how I like it. If you don't like it, you can up it even higher if you want. They have a FOV slider. Unlike other games I can mention that launch with that one.
Here we go.
It's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, dear God, Julia. So, what have you done to chat again? One thing this game doesn't seem to have is grenades. It hasn't been like a grenade weapon. Or mines or anything like that so far. Oravax, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, let's go over here. There's a grenade launcher. Ooh, well that's cool. Hopefully, actually, I've been picking so much stuff up. Maybe I picked something. Nope, I didn't. All right, so the plan. I have a super advanced tactic. I'm gonna try on these guys to see if it works. It's a super advanced tactic that may or may not work.
I have your backpack.
Okay, run away, run away. Run away. Run! Run! What is that? A leather boa? I learned this tactic from Brave Sir Robin.
Here we go. Don't mess with us. Down they go.
Okay, we killed them all. That guy's creepy looking.
the last of them.
Good job. He's kicking ass. Vicar is kicking some major butt. The old reliable. We found a named weapon. 429 DPS. What is it? What does it do? Oh, shit. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, this thing's gonna chew through my ammo, but I have 1,600 bullets for it, so it's okay. I think I'll be all right for a little while. That's dirty. I don't think companions use ammo. I don't think so, at least. Tactical shotgun. Ooh. Could be other little hidden things around here. Yeah, these monsters are huge. What's this over here? Marauder Thug, Triple Blade. Oh god, what have we done, Julia? Chat's been infected. Give the Vicar the shotty. Get him into melee range. Oh, that's a great idea. He actually already is using that gun. Oh, you guys are nuts. Well, we found a named weapon. Now it's awesome. It took a lot of time to get there. Your average black dude, thank you for the 29-month resub. And Light Spec and Drink Skooma or Vanax, thank you very much, guys. Okay, I think we're done. We can now leave the planet. After we see if we can dig up the body of that one guy. What is chat doing? Chat's lost their damn mind. What little they had of it. Oh my god. Hello there. I don't know if I've been in here. Maybe I have? I think I have. I think this place just respawned. So just like in Fallout, the areas do respawn after a set amount of time. Just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery. Effectively, it's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want to look those books moldering in some contraband locker. I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Oh, this was the first part of that quest we accidentally went past. On accident. So far, all the lockpick doors and stuff have not really been worth it. Yeah, that was going to tell me about the cave, that we accidentally found it without realizing what we were